Have you ever heard of the sacred white buffalo calf and its powerful message for humanity? Today, we're diving into a Lakota prophecy that speaks of hope, transformation, and the spiritual path we're all invited to walk. Before we dive in, if you enjoy this video, please consider supporting us with a super thanks, and don't forget to share it with friends who might find this message inspiring. Now, let's explore the profound prophecy of the white buffalo calf and its call for unity and renewal. The prophecy of the white buffalo calf comes from the Lakota people, a prominent tribe of the Great Plains in North America. At the center of this prophecy is white buffalo calf woman, a sacred figure whose story embodies teachings of peace, unity, and spiritual connection with nature. The Lakota prophecy says that the birth of a white buffalo calf serves as a powerful signal of a period of profound transformation and renewal, a reminder of humanity's need to restore harmony with nature and return to spiritual ways. In recent decades, several white buffalo calves have been born, a rare event in nature. For many, each birth is seen as a fulfillment of the prophecy and a call to recognize our collective responsibility to honor and protect the natural world. This narrative has gained particular resonance today, as issues such as climate change, biodiversity loss, and social fragmentation remind us of the urgency to restore balance. This video explores the origins, meaning, and modern implications of the white buffalo calf prophecy, considering how it serves as both a warning and a hopeful vision for humanity. White buffalo calf woman is a revered figure in Lakota culture. According to Lakota tradition, she appeared to the people during a time of suffering, when communities faced food shortages and spiritual disconnection. In this time of need, white buffalo calf woman came to the Lakota people bearing profound teachings. In one version of the story, two Lakota men encountered her on a hunting expedition. One of the men approached her with disrespectful intentions and was consumed in a cloud of smoke. The other man showed reverence, and she chose him as a messenger to share her teachings with his people. In Lakota cosmology, white buffalo calf woman represents a bridge between the spiritual and earthly realms. She is seen as a bringer of wisdom and peace, and her teachings continue to influence Lakota beliefs and practices. One of the primary gifts she gave to the Lakota was the sacred pipe, the chanunpa, which she instructed them to use in prayer, emphasizing that the pipe's smoke would carry prayers to the Creator. She also shared instructions on how to live in harmony with each other and nature, reminding the people to treat all living beings with respect. The story of white buffalo calf woman has many layers of meaning, representing the themes of renewal, purity, and spiritual guidance. She taught the people about the interconnectedness of life and the importance of maintaining respect for all beings, an idea central to the prophecy of the white buffalo calf. The white buffalo calf holds deep spiritual significance as a rare and sacred symbol of hope and transformation. In nature, white buffaloes are incredibly rare, with an occurrence rate estimated to be about 1 in 10 million. When a white buffalo calf is born, it is seen as a significant spiritual event. According to the prophecy, each appearance of a white buffalo calf signals a time of renewal and change, a reminder of white buffalo calf woman's message, and a call for humanity to return to a life of harmony with nature and spiritual awareness. For the Lakota, the white buffalo calf embodies purity and the promise of peace. It serves as a reminder that humanity can choose to return to spiritual ways and live in respect for the earth. Each birth of a white buffalo calf is thus interpreted as a divine message, calling for healing, unity, and a return to spiritual practices that honor the interconnectedness of all life. In recent decades, several white buffalo calves have been born, leading many to believe we are in a transformative era marked by a growing awareness of the environmental and spiritual challenges we face. Each of these births has received widespread attention, not only within Indigenous communities, but also from people around the world who see it as a sign of hope and change. For example, in 1994, a white buffalo calf named Miracle was born in Wisconsin. Her birth was widely celebrated by Indigenous tribes and received global attention, as many believed her appearance marked a significant moment in the fulfillment of the prophecy. Since then, other white buffalo calves have been born across North America, each time rekindling the message of white buffalo calf woman and highlighting the importance of living in balance with the earth. These births are interpreted by many as a call to action, urging humanity to heed white buffalo calf woman's teachings and address the growing disconnection between human societies and the natural world. Each white buffalo calf birth reinforces the idea that we are at a pivotal moment in history, where the decisions we make regarding the environment, social justice, and spirituality will shape the future. The white buffalo calf is more than a rare occurrence. It is a symbol that resonates deeply in today's world, where issues like climate change, deforestation, pollution, and the erosion of cultural values challenge societies globally. Many see the birth of a white buffalo calf as a reminder to reevaluate our current path, to consider how consumerism, exploitation of resources, and disconnection from spirituality are impacting the earth and future generations. White buffalo calf woman's teachings offer an alternative worldview that prioritizes respect, harmony, and humility. In Indigenous traditions, humanity is seen not as separate from nature, but as part of a larger web of life. This perspective contrasts sharply with modern industrial societies, where economic growth often takes precedence over environmental and social well-being. The prophecy of the white buffalo calf thus serves as a reminder of the need to return to these core values and to adopt practices that are sustainable, ethical, and spiritually aligned. White buffalo calf woman's prophecy is not just about symbolic appearances. It is also a teaching that has practical implications. The prophecy underscores the importance of stewardship, respect for natural resources, and reverence for life. It challenges humanity to acknowledge the environmental impact of industrial activities and to adopt sustainable ways of living that honor the earth. In many ways, this prophecy aligns with environmental movements around the world that call for conservation, sustainable resource management, and climate action. Indigenous communities have long practiced principles that are now recognized as essential to ecological balance, such as permaculture, sustainable harvesting, and protecting biodiversity. The white buffalo calf prophecy encourages a shift toward these practices, urging a return to traditional knowledge systems that emphasize balance with nature. Additionally, the prophecy of the white buffalo calf calls for social harmony and unity among people. White buffalo calf woman's teachings remind us that peace cannot exist without mutual respect, justice, and understanding. In a world increasingly divided by social and political differences, the prophecy offers a vision of reconciliation and unity, promoting dialogue, compassion, and cooperation. At its core, the prophecy of the white buffalo calf is a call for spiritual awakening. It challenges humanity to reconnect with spiritual practices that honor the sacredness of life. White buffalo calf woman taught that each prayer, ritual, and act of respect for nature strengthens our connection to the Creator and promotes inner peace and wisdom. In recent years, there has been a resurgence of interest in Indigenous spiritual practices, with people from various backgrounds seeking to learn from Indigenous teachings. Many are drawn to the simplicity and depth of Indigenous spirituality, which emphasizes connection, humility, and gratitude. The white buffalo calf prophecy encourages this awakening, reminding people of all cultures to recognize the spiritual dimensions of life and to honor the interconnectedness of all beings. The prophecy of the white buffalo calf woman and the sacred birth of white buffalo calves continue to inspire people worldwide. Each birth serves as a reminder of humanity's need to return to a life of balance, respect, and spirituality. As we face complex environmental and social challenges, the teachings of white buffalo calf woman offer timeless wisdom that urges us to rethink our values, choices, and ways of living. The white buffalo calf prophecy is ultimately a message of hope, suggesting that if humanity chooses to honor the earth and live in harmony, a period of renewal and healing is possible. It calls upon each individual to take responsibility for their actions and to contribute to a world of peace, unity, and sustainability. In embracing the lessons of white buffalo calf woman, we are reminded that the choices we make today will shape the future for generations to come. The prophecy offers a vision of a world where respect, spirituality, and harmony with nature are restored, inviting us all to become stewards of a more balanced and compassionate world. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the wisdom of the White Buffalo Calf Woman prophecy. Her message is a powerful reminder that each of us has a role in restoring balance and harmony to our world. As we stand at this crossroads, let's choose a path that honors the earth, respects all life, and connects us to a deeper spiritual purpose. Together, we can create a future rooted in peace, unity, and respect for generations to come. If you found this message inspiring, please share it, and let's keep the spirit of White Buffalo Calf Woman alive. Until next time, stay mindful, stay connected, and walk in harmony.